Breakfast is the most important meal of the day. You've heard this your entire life. Your parents said it. Your teachers said it. Every cereal commercial hammered it into your brain. But here's the truth. This phrase was invented by cereal companies to sell you more product. And one man, Sigmund Freud's nephew, convinced the entire world it was true. This is the dark history of breakfast. Before we begin, think about this. If breakfast was truly essential to human survival, we would have gone extinct before cornflakes were invented. Ancient Romans ate one main meal a day. Medieval peasants ate when they could. The idea that you absolutely must eat first thing in the morning, that's barely 100 years old. Our story begins in 1876, in Battle Creek, Michigan. Dr. John Harvey Kellogg opens a health resort called the Battle Creek Sanitarium. It wasn't your typical spa. Kellogg was a Seventh-day Adventist who believed that diet could cure not just physical illness, but moral weakness too. He was convinced that bland, simple foods could cure everything from indigestion to what he called impure thoughts. Yes, you heard that right. Kellogg believed that flavorful food led to sinful behavior. His solution? Invent the blandest food imaginable. That food was cornflakes. His brother Will had different ideas. He saw dollar signs, not spiritual salvation. Will added sugar to the recipe, started the Kellogg Company, and the modern breakfast cereal industry was born. The brothers never spoke again. But the cereal industry needed something more than a tasty product. They needed people to believe breakfast was essential, not just nice to have. Essential. In 1917, a dietitian named Lena Cooper published an article in Good Health magazine declaring that breakfast is the most important meal of the day. Sounds scientific, right? Like real nutritional advice? Well, guess who edited Good Health magazine? Dr. John Harvey Kellogg himself. The cereal industry had just created its own scientific endorsement. A marketing slogan disguised as medical fact. But they were just getting started. Enter Edward Bernays, the nephew of Sigmund Freud, and the man history calls the father of public relations. Bernays literally wrote the book on propaganda. He believed you could make people do anything if you understood their psychology. In the 1920s, Bernays was hired by Beechnut, a bacon company facing declining sales. Americans were eating lighter breakfasts, and bacon sales were dropping. His solution? Use psychology to fundamentally change how Americans think about their morning meal. Bernays contacted a physician and asked him one simple question. Would a heavier breakfast be better for the American public than a light one? The doctor said yes. A heavy breakfast provides more energy for the day. Then Bernays asked if he would write to 5,000 other physicians asking the same question. 5,000 doctors signed a statement saying a heavy breakfast of bacon and eggs was healthier than a light one. Bernays sent this to newspapers across America, and they published it as a medical breakthrough. Here's the thing. It wasn't a study. It wasn't peer-reviewed research. It was a PR stunt dressed up as science, and it worked spectacularly. Today, 70% of all bacon consumed in America is eaten at breakfast. That's not tradition. That's not nutrition. That's a 100-year-old marketing campaign still working. The cereal companies took notice. In 1944, General Foods launched an advertising blitz with the slogan, "Eat a good breakfast, do a better job." Radio ads proclaimed, "Nutrition experts say breakfast is the most important meal of the day." Grocery stores handed out pamphlets. Schools taught it to children. Within a single generation, marketing became unquestioned truth. But was any of it actually true? In the 1970s, researchers at the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition conducted studies comparing people who ate breakfast to those who skipped it. The results? No significant difference in weight, energy levels, or overall health. The myth had been debunked, but nobody was listening. The marketing was too strong. Fast forward to 2019. The British Medical Journal published a comprehensive review of all breakfast research ever conducted. Their conclusion was devastating. There is no evidence that eating breakfast improves metabolism, aids weight loss, or provides any unique health benefits that other meals don't. Dr. David Ludwig, a professor of nutrition at Harvard, put it bluntly. The idea that breakfast is essential comes from the historical push by the food industry, not from unbiased research. Think about that. For over a century, we've been living by a rule created by people trying to sell us cereal and bacon. It was never about your health. It was always about their profits. So what should you actually do? Listen to your body. Some people wake up hungry and genuinely thrive with a morning meal. Others feel sluggish eating early and do better waiting until lunch. Both approaches are perfectly healthy. The intermittent fasting research of the past decade has shown that skipping breakfast can actually have benefits for some people, including improved insulin sensitivity, better mental clarity, and even longevity. The truth is, there is no most important meal of the day. The most important meal is the one that works for your body, your schedule, and your life. Not what a cereal company told your great-grandparents a century ago. The next time someone tells you breakfast is the most important meal of the day, you can tell them, "Actually, that's a 100-year-old marketing slogan, and Freud's nephew invented it to sell bacon." If you want more lies your parents told you exposed, subscribe.